Oh, this is a heavy one. This is a heavy one, man. Jesus. Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Brick Hip-Hop Reacts, and today we are doing the incredible NiziU once again, more specifically the Nizi Project. Once again we are continuing with episode 7. For me it has been literally a couple of minutes since I reacted to part 1 of this episode. I am now reacting to part 2 and I'm excited because we're about to see the third and final performances before the big finale, whatever that may entail. So I'm excited to check this thing out. I am using the Let's K Culture one once again, so I've skipped to the part that we're at in that version, so that we get the unedited performances. I'm aware, of course, as people have said and as I've experienced myself, that the subtitles aren't quite as good on this version, which is a little bit annoying, but it'll be too much of a faff, to be honest, to flip between the two, so I'd rather not have to do that, so I'm just going to go with it anyway. If there's any really bad translation situations, please let me know. But we're going to go with it regardless. It should be okay, I think. And like I say, I want to see all the unedited performances, so it should be a lot of fun. If you're new here, hello. If you're a NiziU fan, if you are, would you please do check out my previous NiziU reactions and my previous Nizi Project reactions if you've not already. Catch up on my journey with this group so far. I have got lots of NiziU videos at this point, including, of course, all of the previous Nizi Project episodes, so please do catch up on that journey. That would be awesome. I absolutely love this group at this point. I love these girls. I'm really enjoying watching this show. We are, of course, nearing its end now, so it's perfect time to join me so you can catch these last few episodes along with me. That would be awesome. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment as always, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. If you not hit that subscribe button yet, guys, it is the easiest way to support me, of course. If you do enjoy what I do, I would hugely appreciate that subscription. It does mean the world to me that you guys are willing to subscribe and enjoy my content enough to hit that subscribe button. So please, if you do, hit it and show little old me some love. That would be awesome. But with all that being said, guys, we are just going to get straight into this thing because I can't wait any longer to see these performances. It is Nizi Project time. It is NiziU time. Let's do this. So this is Nizi Project, episode 7 of season 2, part 2. I don't know what performances we're going to see here. I'm hoping we get through 2. I don't know if that's going to be the case. It may be 1 and then we'll get 2 on the next episode. I don't know, but I'm excited. Nevertheless, let's do it. Long time no see. Has it been long time no see? I'm assuming yes.
もうそんなステージに何回か立ってみたから前みたいに緊張しませんよね。
I don't know about that. We've been nervous every time in front of
もっ
him.
と緊張していますか？
Probably in front of JYP, Christ.
いつも言うけど僕がアドバイスしたことはパフォーマンスをするときだけは全部忘れて思い切り楽しくしてください。
Oh my
じゃ
god.
あ始めましょう。
Let's do this. Oh, one day, and it doesn't have to be a reference to me. that would be awesome. But one day I hope JYP says, "Let's do this" like that. In the Brit K-pop React style. Let's do this. I'd really appreciate it. If you're watching JYP by any chance, do me a solid and give me a proper full on, like, let's do this. Just one time. That's all I need. That's all I need, mate. If you want to give me a shout out, by all means, you can if you want. But I don't expect it. My esteem. Sweet. So are they going in order of how they announced the groups? Because they were the first ones announced. I think they were anyway. It's because this is for all the beans. For all the fish.
一つ目のチームどうぞ。
Well, until the final. I don't know what the final's going to be. Are they going to perform again in the final? dramatic.
このチーム
It's epic.
で1位を取りたいっていう気持ちはどのチームにも負けないぐらい強くて、この1ヶ月間本当になんか悔いのないように4人でたくさん練習してきたので、私たちのチームが絶対に1位を取ってみせます。
Miihi's hair. Looks very nice.
We are special! Special! せーの、こんにちは。
Cue intro time.
心の温かい恩にマヤです。暗闇に光を灯します。あかりです。皆さんの心に花を咲かせます。ミーヒです。この曲で皆さんを特別にします。ユナです。私たちアイリスです。
So, like, if you take out Miihi out of this equation at the moment, with this team, you've got two members that both didn't put themselves in the final group, which obviously kind of displays maybe a little bit of lack of self-confidence. And then you've got Yuna, who also obviously at this point is struggling a bit and is low self-confidence, although I suppose she's had a bit of a boost with JYP. But this group seems very heavy on like the members that just are maybe a little bit low on confidence, although Maya, to be fair, is first place. So she should be very confident going into this. It's just interesting. She says that in like an almost worrying way. Like she's it's so pretty. I can't match up to that.
Twiceみたいです。
That's definitely a compliment. Yeah, where's their song? We don't know yet, do we? The other two we know. Oh, it is two. That's they call themselves special. What a song! All of a sudden. My old group, for those that don't know, as of a few weeks ago, and is now official. Something about JYP groups. Something about them. Vocals sound good. Apparently not. I thought they sounded good. So I'm not a professional.
전체적으로 선생님이 부탁하고 싶은 말은 이거야. 따뜻한 노래잖아. 그냥 갑자기 혼자인 것만 같고 지치고 하는데 뭔가 스페셜하게 만들어주는 거야. 너무 좋은 사람인 거야. 그죠? 뭐 이런 노래잖아. 그걸 살려줘야지. 그 마음을 내가 담아줘야지. 표현해줘야지. 근데 톤이 차가우면 안 되겠지. 따뜻한 톤에 대해서 연구해봐. 알고 따뜻한 톤에 대해서.
Like bright and
感情を
bubbly.
乗せて歌わなければ曲のコンセプトがすごい活かせなくて、個人個人その部分ですごくつまずいて、個人個人すごい悩んで、どうやればもっとうまくできるのかっていうのを悩んだし、
그냥 노래야. 이 노래가 진짜 표현을 어떻게 하느냐에 따라
The pressure is on.
좀 무난하게 묻힐 수 있을 것 같아. 지금처럼 느낌이 잘 안 나오면.
There it is.
되게 어려운 노래야. 멜로디랑 가사가 되게 서정적이야. 발라드 같아. 그래서 진짜로 발라드 부르는 마음으로, 발라드 부르는 표정으로, 발라드 부르는 목소리로 그 서정적인 걸 표현하면서 몸은 굉장히
That's a weird thing. Like, for saying they've been obviously told to sing this very, bright and bubbly and stuff. I feel like that's a very hard thing to get your head around. The fact that he's kind of telling them, at least based on what this translation's saying, is to kind of sing it like a ballad, which is obviously a completely different style, but also have the energy and stuff and move quickly, and like that's a weird thing to get your head around. It's like, oh yeah, you've got to sing it all get ballady and meaningfully, but also be like, wait.
정확하게 움직여야 돼.各人自分自身が一番辛かった瞬間を考えながら自分の実際の
Even
話
though
の
when you
よ
think
う
of
に
ballad, you think of slow, you think of, you know,
自分自身の
meaningfully, slowly singing songs and big
歌
vocals.
詞の中の人になれ切れますか
時間をなりきれるように頑張ります。
You make me feel special.
We saw some of this, didn't we, in the other episode?
아프고 아픈 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 다시 웃어. That's what you do. Again I feel special.
And it certainly works as a ballad there.
존재 같다가도 사라져도 모를 사람 같다가도 날 부르는 네
Oh no! Oh, they're all crying.
こういうのねないと何もチェンジできないんだよ逆に。
ヒルスペシャルの歌詞が今の私たちに
But then how, like, so like, if the thing is, if you're trying to sing the lyrics, I'm just like, I'm confused about the concept of this, because if you're like, Feel Special as a song and as a concept and as the way it is generally performed is a very happy, bubbly, positive song, isn't it? Like, they're all, you know, if you watch Twice perform it, they're all very bright and bubbly and like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Which completely contrasts with the idea of singing it from the heart and being, I mean, I suppose you can do both in a way, but like, you certainly don't want to be emotional while you're singing this. You know, like when you're performing it, that would look odd, I feel like. But
なって
本当に今の私たちにぴったりなんじゃないかっていうぐらいそういった曲で私たちだからこそできる曲でもあると
well,
思
that's
う
the
の
perform
で
in the ballad version.
しっかりそういう感情とか私たちの思いをこの歌とこの曲に乗せてお伝えできたらいいなって思います。
明日がもうついに本番だけども、なんかこの1ヶ月間できっとみんな本当に変わったから、この歌詞にもさ「やらならぴょね」ってあるように、もう私たちも本当に特別な自分に変わったって、そういうのをしっかりお見せできるように、もう頑張ろう、もう頑張ろうからね。イエイ
You got this. You got this, girls.
Be special.
So I don't know how this performance is going to go, and I'll tell you why. Because you've got two members in there that don't make the group. For a start, I know Miihi is supposed to struggle a bit towards the end, so she may not do as well. And also, I know Maya, at least considering that she's currently in first place from the last performance, I know she obviously drops off, like she doesn't finish that highly. So based on that, I'm assuming that this maybe doesn't go as well as they'd hoped, which is a shame, but that's kind of what I'm predicting. But we'll see how it goes.
그냥 자기를 믿고 음악에 완전히 자기를 맡겨버리세요. 연습할 때 생각했던 거 이제 다 잊어버리셔야 돼요. ではお願いします。
はい、お願いします。
Go on, girls. I love the outfits, they're so stunning. Tension. I'm nervous for them. And this happened like ages ago. Oh. No, it's such a good song though. It's got a great angle. The quality has just dropped massively for me. Why am I fucking 360? I mean, 480 is not much better. Like, my old ass computer can't take much else. Let me just... Sorry, I just, like, for me, it just went, like, proper, just awful quality-wise. I couldn't even make out the faces or anything. So I just thought, yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Try again. Vocal. Oh, Maya. How can you think you don't fit in this group, Maya? How? Oh, look at this. Oh, I still really like Akane, you know, I really do. Miihi's doing really well. I really like Miihi in this. She just has it, doesn't she? Yes! I love this song! I love this song! Miihi, man. Miihi. I need to talk about Miihi for a second. I do apologise, by the way. I think the quality is... I think it's the video, the actual video itself. The quality on the actual video isn't that great. So I apologise if it is coming across that way. Hopefully it won't be as bad for you guys, because it's... You know, you've got a smaller screen. But I do apologise if it's a bit blurry and stuff. It's a bit of a shame. I'll have to watch it afterwards again in the other version. But yeah, the Miihi, man, she's a fucking star. She's a star. Like, she just, within these performances, she's kind of always the one, she's always one of the ones that just, every time she just jumps out at me when you're watching her perform. And like, that's no disrespect to the others and stuff. And obviously Maya's absolutely killing it. Like, she's really strong. Akane I absolutely love. Yuna's doing a lot better as well. But like Miihi, she just has something to her where she just jumps out at you. Like, you can't help it. Like, my eyes are just drawn to her. Always. It's really powerful and it really comes across in these performances. Yes, Maya! There we go. Go on, Yuna. Didn't have the oomph I wanted it to, but I did enjoy it. Look at Miihi, match. Oh, she pulls you in. With that hair as well. Oh, yes. Yes. Kill it, girls. Great. I love it. Yeah, fucking JYP. He's loving it. Just like bopping on. I love it. Legend. I enjoyed that. I thought that was really good. I thought they really did well there. I was worried they would struggle a bit, but I think at this point, it's that point of the competition now, isn't it, where they've got to the point where they kind of, this should be good at this point, and like even the performances should be up to elevated to a certain level compared to where they were earlier in the show, and it does show. That really does show. And now it's down to the nitty gritty. It's down to the proper like nitpicking and stuff in terms of finding the differences between the girls and the faults and things. I thought that was a really good performance. I thought all of them did well as well. Like, again, like Yuna, I thought really stepped it up, even though I do still think she's not there. Like, she's still not hit her full potential, even in this performance. But it was still a lot stronger. Akade I really liked. All three of the others were really strong for me. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm intrigued to see what JYP says, because like I say, he's kind of got to nitpick at this point, hasn't he? I thought it was really good. I thought Miihi stole it for me. Miihi stole it. If I had to pick it, one standout, I think Miihi really killed it. But she always does. It's hard. I know she's struggling a bit with confidence and things at this point, but I do think she really did well with it. I think some people in the comments and stuff were talking about like towards the end of the show you can start to see that, Miihi's losing weight and stuff and things, and there are kind of signs of her struggle, which, like I say, I don't want to kind of talk about too much, because I don't want to kind of draw attention to all that stuff too much, because I know, thankfully, Miihi's obviously, as far as I'm aware, in a much better place now, which is awesome, and I'm really happy for her. But I know that a few people in comments have been mentioning that, so I did want to bring it up. But yeah, but I really thought she did kill that performance, to be honest. I really thought she did really well. She's got it, hasn't she? She's got it. Whatever it is, she has it.
지금 남은 참가자 13명 중에 제 마음이 가장 쓰였던 참가자가 있었어요.
Who?
연습생 생활이 제일 길어서 자기가 제일 잘해야 된다는 부담감이 있었던 것 같아요. 제일 잘해야 된다는 부담감이 있었던 것 같아요.
Where's it,
그 부담감이 완전히 스트레스로 작용해서 여러 가지 굉장히 안 좋은 모습들을 불러일으킨 것 같아요. 그래서 제일 오래 연습생 생활한 친구가 끝내 자기 실력을 보여주지 못하고 행여나 데뷔 멤버에 뽑히지 않으면 어떡하지? 물론 심사를 공정하게 해야 되기 때문에 끝까지 공정하게 하겠지만 노래가 시작하는데 춤부터가 딱 달랐어요. 춤부터가 딱 달랐어요. 딱 너무 편하고 자신감 있게 딱 춤을 크게 잘 추더라고요. 그러다가 노래를 시작했는데 처음으로 그 가느다라고 불안한 소리가 안 나오고 너무 우렁찬 소리가 나왔어요. 민호 형이 얼마나 스트레스 받고 마음고생을 했을지 제가 짐작이 되기 때문에 갑자기 거기서 제가 눈물이 날라 그러는 거예요. 너무 이 말을 해주고 싶었는데 정말 잘했어요 오늘. 정말 잘했어요 오늘.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, oh, it's get emotional.
ありがとうございます。
정말 걱정을 많이 해서 굉장히 기쁘네요. 이제 정말 뭔가 마지막 미션에서 자기 실력을 완전히 발휘할 수 있지 않을까라는 기대를 조심스럽게 해봅니다.
はい、私もう絶対 100% 見せます。ありがとうございました。
I hope she gets a chance. I really do. It's hard. It's hard watching this, especially now, with hindsight and knowing. Especially now, specifically because, as I say, I've, you know, obviously heard the other day about her leaving JYP, and as far as I know, she has. Let me know if that's confirmed. I think that. Sorry, I think from what I read, I think it was confirmed that she left JYP. I think she's joined another label, as far as I know. Let me know if you're definitely in the comments. I think you may well have let me know in the previous episode because I did bring it up in the previous one, so you might have already commented about it. In which case, thank you. I obviously haven't read them yet because I've recorded these back to back. But yeah, it just hits home really hard because of that. Like it's so powerful because of what's going on. You know, because obviously we know she doesn't make the group, and if you know. More recently, if she's left JYP and things, I really wanted to get a chance. I really wanted to get a chance. Like I say, there's all those rumours about her debuting with the new JYP group, and obviously that's presumably not happening now. Which is hard because, you know, I was really hoping she would. And now to hear that she's left JYP and things and that she's moving on is just, it makes this extra powerful. And I just really hope she gets a chance because I do think she's got a lot of potential, and that's really obvious. Obviously, she's been struggling with confidence and stuff, and she's not quite been able to hit that point, but it's there. She has it, and I just really hope she gets a chance. I really do. It's just like emotionally, it's really impactful. This, especially now. But obviously, you know, from a positive note, I can only hope that if she has joined a new label, I'm not sure what the label is, let me know again in the comments what the label is, but if she joined a new label, hopefully she'll get the opportunity to do something with them and you know, she'll get her shot as an idol because, you know, she has that potential, and I really hope she gets the chance to show it. It's hard to watch though, man. It's hard to watch.
그리고 정말 마에상
Nice to see her get those comments though.
本当に美しいでした美しいでした
Oh, everyone's all emotional now. All going to be crying, aren't they?
어깨, 허리, 고관절 사용하는 게 완전히 바뀌었어요.
Yeah, she killed it.
정말 이 팔을 들 때도 옛날에 이렇게 들었다면 이제는 이렇게 들 줄 알게 되면서 동작이 완전히 커지니까 이런 팔다리도 더 길어 보이고 모든 춤이 너무 아름다웠고 그냥 마야상 자체가 너무 아름다워 보였어요. 本当に美しかったです。
You're gonna make me
ありがとう
cry.
ございます
Stop. I can't deal with it.
유나상도 오늘 처음으로 저를 기쁘게 해줬고 마야상도 정말 제가 아름답다고 느낄 정도의 공연을 보여줬어요. 그럼에도 불구하고 오늘 제일 잘한 참가자는 아까리예요.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad. Like, even though I've been saying that, like, for me, Miihi was the standout. Akari smashed it, and I thought she did really well. And I was worried she was going to get some bad comments because she doesn't make the group in the end. But yes. I'll tell you what. I'm such a big fan of her. I really am. I'm a massive advocate for Akari. I think throughout this performance, I kind of see like she's got a bit of a Zhui quality to her for me. If we're talking twice, like I really think she fits that kind of mold. Maybe a little bit Sana as well, which is obviously a big compliment coming from me. So I love her so much. Like I say, if she ever joins a group, she's probably gonna be my bias in that group. Like, I think she's brilliant. I just wanted to get a chance again. Oh my god.
ありがとうございます
間違いなく才能を
She's the one. If I could pick a 10th member
うん
of NiziU,
悪い
she would be it.
癖は持ってないだら伸びる可能性が本当に高いと思います。
ありがとうございます
그냥 그대로 배우는 대로 흡수하고 있는 느낌? 거기다 워낙 기본 소질이 좋다 보니까 성장 속도가 굉장히 빨라요. 우타 또 댄스 どっちも上手でした上手でした
ありがとうございます
いや嬉しい。
めっちゃ嬉しい評価じゃん
미상이 이제까지 한 무대 중에 제일 아쉬웠어요. 제일 아쉬웠어요.
Really? What? How?
유나가 갖고 있던 그 모든 걱정과
Wait, hang on. Hang on. What did he see that I didn't? I don't understand this. He killed it for me. Like, for me, she massively stood out. Like I say, I was talking the whole time that like Miihi for me was the standout. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased towards Miihi. I don't know. Well, like I say, for me, she just always jumps out at me as someone that stands out, and I thought she did really well. I don't know if he's judging her more harshly because she's kind of near the top, or but for me, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, because I'm intrigued. Also, I've not seen what he says yet, but I'm intrigued to see what other people think of this, because for me, she really stood out and she did really well, which is why I was surprised, because I was kind of thinking, well, given that we know that she struggles and we know that, you know, she has confidence issues and things like that, and all those kind of stresses and whatnot that we know she struggles with down the line. Like I say, I was surprised when I watched this performance. I was like, oh, she did really well. I really like that performance. But now seeing this is obviously I can understand it a bit more if she's receiving these negative comments. But I'm intrigued to see what you guys think of this. Like, because from my standpoint, I'm a bit confused because like I thought she did really well.
미희한테
But maybe I'm
넘기는
missing
것 같아요.
something. I don't know. Maybe he can just see that she's struggling a bit. He can just see that she's underconfident.
노래도 불안했죠. 춤도 위축돼서 추는 느낌이죠.
Again, this is hard to watch
だ
because
から表情までも固まりました。どうしてでしょうか。
初めの方は、ただステージに立つことがすごく楽しくて、あんまり何も考えずにただ楽しもうって思ってたんですけど、でもなんか最近というか今日のステージもちょっと立つ前とかにすごいなんか指摘されたこととかいろいろ考えすぎてしまったと思うし、あんまり心から楽しめなかったんじゃないかなって思います。
It's hard to watch. It's genuinely hard to watch. Like knowing that obviously she continues to struggle. It just highlights the pressure and the stress that these girls are put under and go through, dealing with all this at such a young age. I mean, at any age it's hard, but at this sort of age, I can't imagine it myself. Obviously, I never had to go through anything like this, but it just highlights that, and it's really is hard to watch. Knowing, and again, I'm grateful that we're in a position now where I can say that I'm really glad that she's better now, as far as I'm aware, that she's in a better place now, and that she's a lot more positive and things, and she's hopefully got through all that difficult period. But it's still, watching this is hard to watch, knowing how it continues, and knowing that she goes through those stresses and things. But I just feel for her. I feel for all these girls, and I feel for anyone in the industry, in that kind of industry that goes through this kind of stuff, because it must be so hard, and obviously there's people there that will always support you, hopefully, for all these girls, whether it be the other members, or whether it be family, whether it be people within the label, if you're in a good label that look after you and take care of you, like it seems like JYP does, then hopefully that support is there. But even so, like, it's such a hard situation to be in, and this is just based on what I know of it. Obviously there's a lot I don't know, and I don't claim to be any kind of expert on the matter, but it's you constantly hear things about these girls struggling, about what these girls have been through, and obviously in some cases it has led to tragedy, and it's hard to see this. Like, I like to say, I'm just glad she's okay. I'm just glad she's okay. I'm glad she's, again, hopefully in a better place, and I hope that continues for her, because I think she's wonderful. I think she's absolutely and utterly wonderful. I think she's an incredible performer. She's special. She really is special, and like, of all the girls in this show, she's one of the ones that just, like I've said before, has that thing, whatever that thing is, that X factor, that it factor, whatever you want to call it. She has it, and she's had it since the start, and I think that's you know, part of where the pressure comes from is obviously that she's, from the start, she's been right up there at the top of the pile, and so, you know, she's had a lot to live up to throughout the show, and before that with her being a JYP trainee. So, you know, it's understandable, but I think she's wonderful. I think she's amazing. I hope that she continues to be happy and healthy with the group, and she has huge successes to come. I'm sure she will. I love her to bits. I love her to bits. I can't say enough good things about her. I think she's amazing. Oh, this is a heavy one. This is a heavy one, man. Jesus.
유나가 스트레스 받아서 실력 보여주지 못하는 거 보면서 많이 안타까웠죠.
はい
근데 다행히 오늘 그 걱정했던 모습들을 털어내고 멋진 무대를 보여줬잖아요. 그러니까 미상도 파이널 미션에서 다시
I think she still finishes like
100% 발휘할 수 있게
second, third in the show overall. I think. Sure she does.
팀 전체 평을 하자면 아름답고 감동적인 무대였습니다.
ありがとうございました
お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございました
私はずっと考えたのはもうちょっとうちらができてたらミーヒの不参加を受け取れたと思うんだけど歌い間違がもうめっちゃ迷惑かけてた私はミーヒの同じ勢力を分かってるからこそ惜しかったと思ってるだけだと思うからあんまりスラフトにはまらないしでも本当にミーヒに助けられた本当にありがとうありがとう
Oh.
今回でファイナルに行けるか行けないか決まってるので絶対上位
Oh, is Mako next?
を取りたいです
今日踊った皆さんの中で最高でした。おめでとうございます。1
I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, fucking hell. I tell you what, that was hard. That was a tough one, Jesus. Like I say, I think this episode becomes even more powerful when you factor in hindsight. Like, you know, not much of this can be said to be more of a positive now that I know what's going to happen. Like, you know, it's obviously a lot more fun watching it when the show airs and stuff like that, and being involved in the show. You know, but this particular episode, I think, really is put into an even bigger perspective in a lot of ways because of hindsight and because of knowing what's happening now, what has happened since, and stuff. So powerful. It's hard to watch, in all honesty, hard to watch, but you know what, I love these girls, I really do, and I think all of the girls that are in there now, you know, not just the members themselves, but also the likes of Akane, the likes of Yuna, Momoko, Lydia, like all these girls that have made it this far. I have a place for them in my heart now. Like I love them all, I really do. You know, I almost do wish there was 13 members in some ways. Like, and I will certainly be looking into all of these girls and trying to find out, you know, what they are doing now, where they are now, and hopefully they'll all get the shot in some way, because I've really enjoyed following all of them. And oh, Jesus Christ. Whew, this show, right. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self, join the royal family, become a royal yourself. Obviously keep watching for next time. We're on episode 8 next. If it's Mako's team, I'm intrigued. It's my bias. I'm excited to watch it, so be there for that. I'll see you next time, guys. Sending you. Oh, that's the point before I go. I was looking into, right, because some people have commented about this, and I'm aware of this, right. I always say Sarangeo at the end of my, or Sarange at the end of my my episodes, my videos, all of them, because obviously I'm generally a K-pop channel, but of course with this being Japanese, and obviously in some cases I do Filipino stuff, I do all the Japanese stuff like Babe Metal and things like that. I've often thought I should really end those episodes and those videos with the Japanese, because it makes more sense. Like saying is obviously I love you in Korean. I kind of want to say I love you in Japanese, and I have been looking into this, and I think there's daisuki, which I think can mean I love you, but also can mean I like you and stuff. So I don't know if I should use that one, or there's another one when I was using Google Translate. Yeah, so this one, when I use Google Translate, it says itoshiteru. So let me know what I should be saying specifically. I think some people have said daisuki in the comments, daisuki, but let me know, because I would like to end my videos with that. It's kind of automatic, like it's kind of almost robotic. I just go into my usual spiel at the end of videos, and I always say "Sanegyo," and I don't really think about it because it's just the thing I do. But if you guys would rather hear me say the Japanese because it's more relevant to this, then I'm more than happy to start if I remember. So let me know what I should be saying in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. With all that being said, I will see you next time, guys. And for now, I will say daisuki. Thank you so much for watching. Daisuki. I love you all. Goodbye.